Hi, I'm Jake, and today I'm going to take these offcuts and I'm going to make this. Check it out. To start the story off, friends of the family had their house burned down a few months ago, and everything's taken care of, but they had this tree in their yard. It's a cedar tree, and they want me to make some clocks out of it. So now, how do I do that safely? I need to make a jig to go on my bandsaw so I can do it safely. And first thing I need to do is I've kind of designated this piece right here to be my base, and this piece of walnut, this offcut of walnut right here, to be the piece that goes into track. So first thing we're going to do is get this set up and move on with it. I had this offcut of walnut, and it just so happens that it fits right in there, and it's snug enough to where it's not moving around, which just don't have to be super accurate anyway, but that's that. So now I'm going to make a line right there so I know where to cut it on the table saw. It's sitting a little bit proud of that surface, so I'm going to go over to my planer and run a couple passes and then get it to where it's just below the surface. So now that's just below the surface, and that's going to work just right for us. So now what I've done is I put a little tiny shim here, and I'm going to put this back in the slot. I'm going to put some DAP Rapid Fuse super glue on there. This really isn't for wood, but it'll stick it. There's a wood kind, but this is the kind I have, so this is the kind I'm going to use. Let's line the edge of the board up with the edge of the table saw so it should be straight. We're against the blade, so we'll just stand here with our hands on our wood for a while. So that should be good enough. I'm going to take it out of there. So now we have a runner on that slides in our track. So now I'm going to drill, countersink, and put some screws in here so I'll be sure that it's going to stay. There we go. And that's pretty close. We can put some wax on it, and I bet it'll loosen it right up. There we go. Just right. Now that I established a good base, I want to put these T-tracks on them. I get these off of Amazon. I'll leave a link below, but I'm going to cut these. I need one that goes this way on it, and I'm going to have two separate ones, one on this side and one on this side of this T-track. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these, and then I'm going to figure out where I want them, and I'm going to screw them down. So now there's a reason why I just bolted these straight to the top of that board. If I cut a dado in here, if I cut a dado in this board, then it barely leaves me any room to screw this T-track to, which it'll probably work, but I've had experience before where you just can't get enough screw in there to hold it tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit other boards that fit in there like that. Now the idea is we have to hold the log in place somehow. Now on the back, I'm going to put something along the lines of this, and maybe even cut it out so I have something to hold on to. And those T-tracks come with handy dandy little knobs here, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have it to where this will adjust back and forth, so the shorter the log gets, the more we can adjust it that way. And then on the side over here, I'm gonna make something along the lines of this. And it'll be probably at a 45-degree angle so I can adjust it up to the log, and I'm gonna do that on both sides. Here we go. Here's the bandsaw jig. I just made it in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. That's filming and everything. I need to get those cookies cut on that cedar to make the clocks for the people that had their house burned down. This might be a one-time use thing, but I didn't waste a lot of time. I didn't waste a lot of money. It's real simple. This fence just moves back and forth after you bolt your material to this. I have a handle over here. I got these up here. These wedges hold it real still. And even with a dull blade, it cut through that like butter. I was pretty impressed with it. So if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe. I like it when you do that. And we'll see you next time. Y'all be good.